All right, we're gonna do our first real world 0 to 60 test in our S650 Mustang GT. All right, let's see how this goes. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to find out just how fast a manual gearbox S650 Mustang GT without the performance pack is going to do. So not only does this not have the performance pack, it comes with 355 gears, so it's not the more aggressive 373 gears, I believe. And this only has, these are running 18s, these are 255 45R 18s, right? So not the widest tires. This is as basic as you get as far as like looking for something that's going to give you the performance that you really want out of these cars. So I believe to get the better 0 to 60 times, you obviously need the 10-speed automatic, and you're going to need wider tires. And if it's manual, then you want the performance package that would get you the 373 gears and wider tires. So this doesn't have any of those things. It doesn't have anything really from the performance package. So this is just a real world test of what a Mustang GT will do, you know, in a base form with the smaller tires and the 355 gears. So I'm sure you guys have seen other videos where it has the 373 gears, the performance pack, and you know, line lock and all that fun stuff. And I'm pretty sure these, you know, they can get down into the fours. I'll be very happy and excited if I can get this down into the fours. I think based on just driving it around town and stuff and seeing what it feels like a 5.5 or 5.3 second 0 to 60 kind of car. That's what it feels like. But we're going to put it to the test today and see how it do. So without further ado, let's head out. Let's see how this goes. All right, we're going to do our first real world 0 to 60 test in our S650 Mustang GT. All right, let's see how this goes. Try that again, and without, because I think I sort of used launch control there, so let me try it without launch control, see how it goes. All right, let's do another 0 to 60 test to see how this goes. It loses time, and yeah, I'm sure you guys can hear it screeching and all that. But another thing to keep in mind, it's like 93 degrees outside. That's another thing. It's hot, and as I said before, this does not have the performance package, so it doesn't have the oil cooler, none of that. So it's not going to be as quick as one with the performance package with the oil cooler and stuff, especially in these hot conditions here. So that's another thing to keep in mind. But 5.26, not bad for the second run. 2 runs were done with, they were done in sport mode and traction control on and everything. Now, let me turn the AC off and see if that makes a difference here. And let's turn the mode into, let's try drag strip mode. Let's see. Okay, so let's try drag strip mode. See if that makes a difference. And I think I will leave traction control on. And let's see how this goes. All right, actually, let me straighten out a little bit here. All right. All right, so I erased all the old data. So yeah, it is what it is. Let's see now. Let's see what we can get. I'm gonna try it with launch control and see. Alright, so 5.32. It basically just did like one heck of a burnout. Yeah. So no, let me see. Was launch control even on? Yeah, launch control was on, but it didn't engage. It didn't look like it engaged. So yeah, let's go back. Alright. Yeah. So I think this time I'm gonna try to do it without launch control. Let's see what we get. And I'll do it without raising the RPMs and see what we get. Yeah, because it just spins so much. Like, it's not doing much of nothing. It's just spinning. But, let's try that again here. This time I'm just gonna ease into it and see how that goes. All right, here we go. Not bad, not bad. I'll do another one. I wonder if I should try taking traction control off and see if that makes a difference. Yeah, let's try it and see. I mean, it spun so much. Oh no, it'd probably be worse, but I guess we could try. We can always try and see. It doesn't hurt to try. Oh, so far at least doing better than the 5.5 I thought I was going to be doing. So not bad, not bad. Let's try traction control off. All right, let's go. Let's see. Like I said, it's hot out. So I'll confess to you guys, I did do a run like earlier in the year when it was like, when I first got it and it was cooler outside, to see if it would make a difference. And I'll place that run here so you guys can see. So yeah, I was able to get into the 4 seconds, but to get it out here in this hot weather conditions is going to be very difficult, but I'll try one last time. We got a 5.0 even. All right, let's see how we do one last time. Time. So when it's hot like this, we were able to get a 5.0 even, and then when it was cooler, we were able to get a, I think it was like a 4.8, which is not bad. But let's try one last run. I know Race Car 21 is gonna be like, oh man, one last run. Yeah, shout out to everybody that rock with us though. Shout out to Cutie Caddick, Blueprint Winner Lee, 100 Grand Nate, Race Car 21, Moose 2X, Speed Demon, Fast Life, Kappa for Life, Will Motivation. Shout out to all you guys, man. Shout out to Dr. Robert. Shout out to all you guys. All right, let's go. shifted a little bit too early. 5.13. Man, I'd love to get into fours on a hot day like today. But let's see. And remember, these are 255 tires, so these are not like wide or grippy tires. These are like Continentals. These are like basic tires. One, and that's it. So today the best we were able to get is 5 seconds even, 5.0000, and we were able to get a 4-second run when it was a little bit cooler before. So last run, let's see how this goes. Got a 5.0 on a hot day like it is today. That's like the real world, you know, test for these cars. Base model 2024 Mustang GT, 301A package, 355 gears, 255 tire width. That's what you can expect in the real world with these cars. It is racebox tested. So you know you're getting accurate numbers. It shows you exactly what you're getting. So not bad at all, man. Not bad at all. But yeah, hopefully this video is helpful to you guys that want to know what these cars run in the real world if you're planning on getting something like this. I can tell you this much: with better tires and like better wheels and tires, I think this will do way, way, way better. I think I can see it doing like 4.5 seconds easily, maybe even 4.3 with like some decent tires. And then we'll see. So I'm planning on getting a Steeda H pipe. So when I put the Steeda H pipe in there, we'll see if it makes a difference, you know, on the 0 to 60 as it is right now with what we got. But yeah, man, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoy this one. Race car friends out. All right, so there you have it. We got into the 4 seconds on a cooler day with the S650 Mustang GT with the 355 gears, base model 301A package, 255 wide tires with Continentals on it. You guys can see Continentals right there. And I think that's actually really good on a hot day. Like it is boiling hot out here today. 93 degrees, but it's really, really humid. So I think that's actually really good for what this is. Now, if you put some 305s on the rear and 285s on the front, some Michelin tires on here, probably do the Steeda suspension, and then with the H pipe, I think we'll probably consistently do 4s. And mind you, it's a manual gearbox, you know, 355 gears. So I think that's actually pretty solid for this. But for what it is, I mean, running 5 seconds, 5.2 seconds, 5.1, you know, 4.8, around that's great for this car, man. I think we need to go ahead and give these cars their flowers now while they're here, because we made the mistake of not appreciating the Challenger Scat Pack wide bodies and stuff when they were here. We didn't appreciate the Camaros when they were here, and they're gone now. So let's be thankful for these and, you know, be happy that we got it. But yeah, man, that's all I gotta say about that.